welcome to this week's Spotlight interview. We have Dr. Gary Scott from the Dean of Creative Arts and Applied Sciences.
Nicely done.
What is Applied Sciences?
Well, maybe the best way is to say, what is Creative Arts and Applied Sciences? As the academic dean, I have administrative responsibility for music, radio, television, theater, dance, film, art, photography, speech, and sign language. And then in the Applied Sciences, it's family and consumer studies, fashion merchandising, fashion design, interior design, floral design, food and nutrition, dietetics, child and adult development, 2 child care centers, and work experience. So it's,
I'm just tired listening to that.
Well, it took me 12 years just to remember all of them, I think. But
Now, how many students are encompassed in your department?
you know, Creative Arts and Applied Sciences total head count is usually right around 15,000, a little over 15,000 students. So considering that there are many entire community colleges that are half that size, the administrative responsibility just as academic dean here is pretty much bigger than almost all of the other college presidencies. So this is a big school, and this particular program is very complex, and it serves a lot of students.
And you're retiring. What's up with that?
I am. Well,
Why did you decide to retire now?
I don't know that there's a good time to do this. It's been 36 and a half years of education. I've loved every moment of it. We often say in music, you're better leaving the audience wanting one more tune than to play one too many. And I think there's a certain wisdom in saying, you know, maybe this is a good time to go. I don't know that. I told someone that we spend our careers thinking about how to get a job. We go to school, we learn our craft, we study, we get hired, we work hard to promote where we are, we try to get the best at what we are, and we spend our careers thinking about how to do better at the job, but we never think about not doing the job. So this is sort of a new thing. So I've had to be sort of mindful and say, wow, it's exciting for me to have the opportunity to have space for new things. As a musician, I'm looking forward to having time to play again and go out and have those opportunities, even though I've been a conductor for the last 35 years. It's a chance to read, it's a chance to travel, it's a chance maybe to even have some instructional assignments at other colleges and universities. So I think it's not that I feel like I don't have value to add anymore, or that I've gotten tired of it, or that I just feel as though I don't have anything new to bring to it, because I do, and I'm so passionate about just education generally, and the best part of my adult life has been at this college, and I do feel a strong sense of connection and commitment to it, and I know that that will continue.
So tell us how you started here at Long Beach City College.
Pretty well, yeah. No, that's a bad line, I guess. It's kind of a long story. When I was teaching high school, my very first teaching job was at Bellflower High School. I was director of bands at Bellflower High School. And the program was pretty weak when I got there. And one of the things that I really wanted to do was build a jazz band. And the second or third year I was there, I entered a jazz festival, and one of the awards, if you won your category, was to get a half hour of live radio broadcast time on KLON, which used to be at our Pacific Coast campus before it moved to Cal State Long Beach and before it became KJazz. So we won, my band from Bellflower High School won the novice division. And so we're going to go down and be on the radio, and we're going to do a live broadcast, and hey. And we got down there, and the group that was in the studio already playing was Millikan High School here in Long Beach, and the director was Roger Johnson. And it was like this fabulous band. I mean, it was like, oh my gosh, what are we even doing here? And at the break, the guy comes in and says, at the top of the hour, we have 5 minutes for news.
Oh.
You guys have to get out. You guys have to get in and be ready to play when we come back from the news. And I'm going, this isn't going to work. So here's this great band, and they're playing, and they leave, and everybody starts scurrying, and I realize Roger Johnson, who's the director from the other school, is grabbing my drum set and setting it up, and he's helping bring in music, and he's putting up stands, and he's helping me get set up, and I'm going, who are you? He says, it's okay, let's just get you all squared away. And then he sat in the studio for the whole half hour that we played, because he really wanted to hear what we were doing. And that became a lifelong friendship. And forward another 20 years, I taught high school for 6 years, went back, finished my master's. I taught for 4 years at Cal State Los Angeles. I taught 4 years at Cerritos as the band director. And I'd kind of gotten burned out with the whole part-time thing. And Roger called, and I was at Mount Rushmore. And he says, I know you're tired of this, but we have an opportunity to do the Viking show band at Long Beach City College. Do you want to come do it? I got home on a Wednesday. I came down here on Thursday and did paperwork, and I started teaching the following Monday night. And I did that for 3 years, and then
as a part-time
instructor, just doing that. And then I was also working with the Evening Wind Symphony on Monday night, which is the concert band. And the opportunity to apply for the full-time job came, and I was hired and started full-time in 1991, and then started at UCLA in 1994 and graduated there with my doctorate in 99, and then became the Dean of Creative Arts and Applied Sciences.
What year was that?
2000.
Okay, so you've been the Dean since 2000.
Yeah, so 12 years. Yeah.
All right, so since you've been the Dean, what's the most unusual thing that's happened while you've been here?
The most unusual?
Crazy.
Crazy and unusual. I mean, you know, I have creative arts. Everything up here is crazy and unusual.